Dark Tongue Breakbone.
Hail to ye!
And I am proud of it. I thought so. You had the cure for wailing all suited up. Sure, I should have expected you. And you are? My name's Dark Tongue. Dark Tongue Breakbone. That's a hell of a name. I've been out of here since you cured the wailing, looking for signs and where it came from. What have you uncovered? I heard what you've been told, I'm sure. There was a cult behind the plague. Ain't sure where, but it's suspicions. Where do you suspect it is based? Along the North Road, and I'll tell you why. There's a network of caves up there.
This will work out yet.
There are hundreds and worse things as well.
Does.
Went up there to
Thanks
check
so
it
much
out
for
myself.
helping me
Seems
out,
like there's orcs, bugbears, and goblins. Woo! Oh my. That's how I got me knee hurt too. Bastard goblins ambushed me before I could find out what was going on. So what makes you think that the cult was involved? Two reasons. First, the beasts started to gather just when the plague hit Neverwinter. Second, there was a man leading the goblins who attacked me. That ain't a typical thing. Maybe the man was a cultist. Maybe not. Either way, my gut is telling me that the picture ain't right. Well, I'm going there to check that out now. I don't know if I'm going to tell you this because... I don't know. I just don't really trust you. Alright, and I know we're talking to a lot of NPCs here, but I'm looking for some quests. Side quests. Let's see. I know this lady up here gives one at El Toro's Magical Sundry. She actually won't sell you anything until you do her quest, which is kind of irritating.
Welcome to the shop, as I like to say. I am Eltura Subtil, and a finer collection of wares you are not apt to find.
Why, I sell only the finest assortment of magical goods. Truly, you will find no better collection than mine. Well, can I see your merchandise? Alas, I don't share my rare and valuable goods to just anyone who is curious. To look at the goods, you must give me a magical reagent. Do you have anything that might interest me? What is a reagent? It is an ingredient, if you will, that allows one to cast advanced magic. Okay, I need to get either a fire beetle's belly, which, man, I threw away so many of those in Chapter 1. I wish I'd known I'd need one. A bodoc's tooth, a rakshasa eye, a slad's tongue, a skeleton knuckle, some quartz crystal, finberries, fairy dust, or the silk glands of an ettercap. I don't have any of that right now, but I will come back. I'm looking for work. I have a task for you. Good, tell me more. Scattered, continue. Okay, goodbye. There's really no point that I've seen in like getting them to explain where this stuff is, because it's all in your journal. But anyway, I think that's pretty much everything we can do. Oh wait, no. The werewolf quest, of course. Got to go into the church. Yeah, it's a busted up old church that has no roof. But you go to this portal and go to the Temple of Tyr. And there's Nurik.
Hail to ye!
Welcome to the Tyrian Temple. Tell me, are ye here for Tyr services, or perhaps the Lady Luck herself has guided you to us during these dark days? Why must I use a magic portal to enter your temple? I know it may seem strange to you, my lord, but the temple within Port Last was actually destroyed during the time of troubles, when the gods themselves walked the face of Faerun. We had retreated to a cave far from the town, hidden well enough that we could carry on our Lord Tyr's orders in safety. For our efforts, he blessed us with the portal that still connects us to the town and consecrated this new place. We are no longer in danger in Port Last, of course, but this hidden temple still services us well. At the very least, it is a safe haven should trouble ever arise again. That makes sense. Let's see. Who are you? Oh, pardon my manners, good brother of trouble. I am Nurik, the priest in charge of this Tyrian temple for good Port Last. And though it pains me to trouble you, I ask a favor of you, if I might. As I alluded to, these are dark days, days that call for a hero. Have you need, then, my brother? I shall help however I'm able. Okay. Perhaps you need some assistance. Well, I'm hesitant to suggest the task because of the danger involved, but it is very important. You can be certain that I'll compensate you for the risk, should that matter to you. Well, then tell me what you would have me do. Let me tell you how this started. A short time ago, a foul beast settled into the area of the town. At first, few of us knew its presence. Indeed, Port Last has known few troubles for many years. Slowly, however, we became aware several of our citizens disappeared without any trace, and always on the night of the full moon, wolf prints were found. The howling was constant. We thought the town besieged. The trouble was from no pack of wolves, however. It came from a creature much more powerful and cunning, a werewolf. The famous hunter, Sir Catharsis, was sent for with orders to slay this black wolf, as we came to call it. Catharsis took with him 4 of Port Last's younger lads to aid his task, but unfortunately, the black wolf was merciless. He overcame the knight and attacked the 4 boys, and only young Ander managed to return to us unharmed. According to Ander, the 3 other boys were wounded but had managed to flee. I fear that this means the curse of the werewolf will have been passed on to them. If the boys are not found and cured, or killed, we could very well be facing even more danger than from the black wolf alone. I have silver charms here with which may yet drive the curse from their blood. You may subdue the beast first, however, and convince him to use the charms if you can. And then the black wolf himself must be dealt with, as I said, a terrible but vital task. I will do this. You don't know how relieved I am to hear that. Here, take the silver charms. Hopefully, they can be used to cure all 3 boys and Sir Catharsis, should he still be alive. Each of the boys wears a ring. They should give them up freely if cured. Bring them back to me, and I'll know their situations are resolved. Goodbye. Alright, and I know where the first one of those guys is right off the bat. That's the recall portal. So we gotta go out the door. Now, if I remember correctly, from my wanderings around in the other sets of videos, enlisted the help of 4 boys, Black Wolf trap, Sir Catharsis himself was the Black Wolf. His claws raked the flesh of brawn, earth, and Geth, infecting them with his dread disease, leaving only the youngest boy, Andor, to escape. Newark believes that if found soon enough, the 3 young men may still be curable. A charm has been concocted. Andor currently spends his days at the Alliance Arms Inn. Okay. Trying to spread news amongst the adventurers of the tragedy that and speaking to the boy to gain an understanding of where his friends may be hiding. Okay. Alright, so I gotta go back and talk to him. I think one of them is in the outlying farm because I recognize the name. But I want to be sure before I walk all the way down there.
Worry, young Ander. This will work out yet. Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Hello there. Is there something the matter?
Oh, he said it was okay to tell you about the Black Wolf, I guess. Do you want to hear about it then? Yes. I suppose there's no harm in talking about it if Nurg says it's okay. He said that I should try to forget about it and stop thinking about it so much. I don't know, I try. Sometimes I feel kind of normal, and then all I can see are those eyes looking out from the cave. And there's that feeling of knowing something is wrong. Total fear. Anyway, Catharsis was a werewolf hunter, and he came here to hunt the Black Wolf. That's what we call Port Last's werewolf. Catharsis wanted some help, so me and some friends volunteered. Bran, Geth, and Earth. We didn't think there was any real wolf anyway, and Catharsis' coin was good. Together, we began the hunt for the Black Wolf. We found the wolf tracks and followed them to a cave. Catharsis went in while we set up camp. It's just outside of Luskan, that cave, in the hills east of the Green Griffin. Not long after we set up camp, Catharsis came out as a werewolf. I was so scared. I can see his face so clearly. I couldn't help but run. We all ran. I'm the only one that got away. The other were probably beasts now, too, or dead. Why did Catharsis insist on going in alone? He was too worried about us, and he thought it was his duty. I don't think I could have gone in alone, or even with him. I don't think I could have ever go back to that cave either. Why did he need your help? He was afraid that the Black Wolf would try to escape. He wanted us to keep it from running away. We didn't know what to do when he went in and came out a beast. I'm sorry, did you need something else? Where are the others? You mean Earth, Bran, and Geth? I know places that they like to go before. I haven't been able to look yet. I want to, but I can't. Okay, where's Earth? His family might know. I want to ask them myself, but I'm too ashamed to speak to them. I don't know what happened to Earth, and I think they likely hate me. Sorry, I dropped something.